continue? Continue? A mystery surrounds King Castruccio or Iravetti. Accession to the throne. Accession or secession? Okay. Take off this jacket. It's not really hot in here. It's not really cold in here. It's pretty warm. Surely open a window. Let out some of that hot air. No. Okay, what was I doing? What was I doing? I think I was just waiting for someone to be done. Yeah, I have to wait for the Royal Council later, so yeah, I'm literally just waiting.
Everybody is good.
Captain, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub, my dude. 10 months now. Congratulations. How goes it? What I was doing was checking out this image. Maybe. Hold on. It still has that bump. Keep an eye on it. Yeah, it's not sensitive anymore, is it? Is it? Good girl. She's like, no, it's not. Hey, Mookie. Let's see. Infinite monkey theorem. Yeah. Yeah, the idea being that if... yeah, I know this theorem. There's actually a play based off of that theorem. Hey, DeBomb. How's it going, my dude? What you up to? Did you eat a sand? Still don't know how to deal with this fresh meat, but one day. I could just go exploring. Could also just wait. And let's see. I believe we're on chapter 3, which would mean that we are dealing with levels 9 through 12. We're level 9, so we are where we're supposed to be. I guess I'll check what's going on at the very least. Been playing more RimWorld. Oh man, isn't it a blast? Have you had any fun moments yet, DeBomb? Also, hi Desi. I've been running a modded game for myself, and I'm playing with Randy Random, and he went, you know what? You're growing too fast. You got 7 people, and it's only like day 13. I'm gonna give everyone you know plague. And I lost like 3 people due to the plague. I was just like, God damn it, Randy. God fucking damn it. Hi, Sin Boobs. Hold on. I don't recognize that name. Who be Sin Boobs? Sin Boobs. My hair was killed by a cougar. That's normal. I've been adding different sweaters onto my Minecraft skins so she can... Oh, it's all Ison. Okay. Okay, I understand. Yo, what's up, Sin? How you doing? God, I didn't recognize you because you changed your name. And so she can have more variety in her outfits. You know what, Desi? That's fair. That is fair. Okay, so... I guess pass into the Dire Gnarl marches is the only places I haven't really adventured yet. Remember, adventures and scavenging are different. Yeah. But yes, I wish I had boobs. That's fair, Desi. Desi, you do have boobs. I've seen them through your clothes. You have them. I have X-ray vision. You have them. Don't lie to us like this. In any case, yeah, what have you been up to, Sin? Ah, a new development. What's going on? Undead Rising. Okay. An old priestess of Pharasma has died in the region, and the dead have risen from the graves. The nearby cemeteries grow emptier by the day, and the forest wind is no longer fresh, but carries upon it the smell of wet soil and rot. Go take care of this. Really? Only a 65% chance. I'm going to hold off on using crisis points because our military is really good, and those crisis points should more so be used in order to raise, in order to help people with lower stats to get higher up. Simply vibing. Fair. Fair. I gotcha. Birthday is in like 2 weeks, so I feel old. Well, happy early birthday. You need more, actually less, like wall but more detachable ones, like wall mounts. So Desi, you want one of those things where it's like you can put on a what was it? You could basically just put on a fake top. Imagine wearing clothes. Are you a nudist? I mean, you know, all respect to you, but you know, I'm just saying. Didn't know this. Oh, it connects.
Time to search for the spot to rest.
New event going on. We'll take care of that later. A mysterious shrine. Some mushrooms. A thing. I assure you I wear clothes. I don't know, I'm a little suspicious now.
Time to get some rest, isn't it?
Would be nice, don't you think?
I think my school would kick me out since NECA is breaking many dress code rules. I mean, you know, like, most nudists at least wear something whenever they go inside. Skeletal salesman. A great nightmare. Huh. New. A skeleton walks slowly towards you. His skull is filled with coins, which glimmer through his empty eye sockets, clinking with every step. He halts beside a cart filled with valuable-looking items. He waves at you in a friendly manner with his bony hand. Hello, hello, allow me to introduce myself. I am the skeletal salesman. Do not look upon my face or its absence. Look at my wares. Choose. Buy. I mean, you can take anything as an innuendo if you try hard enough, Captain. Who are you? Oh, this story is as sad as it is cautionary. I was once like you. I had dreams, memories. I ate McDonald's, just like you. I played video games, just like you. I loved, just like you. Wandering in search of adventure, fearlessly delving into dark caves, hidden temples, and ancient ruins, taking whatever I pleased, just like you. But then, I set forth on an adventure which was to crown my career. I discovered the den of a dead dragon. A massive treasure trove lied within. I could purchase all of Absalom with such a hoard, and half of Restov with the change. The owner lay dead upon the heap of gold, bare bones such as I am now, breathless and still. How was I to know he wasn't truly dead? Or rather, he was, but not quite. You know, undead. A dragon lich. Hi, Miss Pyra. Man, coming in with the dick jokes immediately. After God, we're hitting this stream off strong. Talking about nudists, Desi's boobs, and now dicks. Damn, Pyra, you have you been lurking? I couldn't have imagined in my wildest dreams. He grabbed a hold of me with his bony talon, and I bid my life farewell. But then I looked upon the pile of bones and equipment left behind by the dragon's former guests, and my panicked mind coughed forth a brilliant idea. An idea worth 1,000,000 coins. I offered the dragon a deal, and he agreed. Imagine that. You see, dragons are greedy for treasure, but they have no need of swords or armor, so I offered to hold a sale. I would turn the junk he has been storing for ages into newly minted coins. The dragon approved of the idea and gave me the job. He did, however, place a curse upon me, as you can see. Now I am but bare bones. But fear not, to tell you the truth, I rather enjoy it. I go wherever I please, talk to interesting people, and no longer need I fear death. The trifex of lewd. Yeah. All of your streams are just like that. I mean, you're not wrong, Desi, but shoosh. The crowd has been taken to naughty jail for horny thoughts. This is the naughty jail for horny thoughts. That's what. And Miss Pyra is like the fucking prince of all saints here. Now I'm no. Please. Aw. Luna got a little fort. That's adorable. Now this is a great character. Where's your master's den? I've been asked this question many times. Do you so badly desire that your weapons end up in my cart? If so, then just sell them to me. Or do you imagine that you will find your fortune where hundreds before you have found only death? True, true. Optimism runs through the blood of every treasure hunter, even those of us who have no blood at all. Ha 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 ha! I even suggested to my master that I sell maps to his den, guaranteed revenue and new inventory, but he had no interest in this. He detests guests. He says they distract him from the contemplation of eternity. I suppose the clinking of the coins I bring him does not. Anyway, I couldn't point you to his den even if I so desired. My master robs all memory of the location of his den as soon as I set foot upon the highway. When it's time to replenish my stock, it is he who finds me. Well, show me your wares. With great pleasure. Here, look, choose, buy. I love this character. Do it, Desi. Give doggo kisses. Yeah, no, this guy's great. I always love it whenever people come whenever people come up with fun and interesting NPCs. Like characters, I just kind of have an expectation for them to be very well rounded and have a lot of thought put into them. But NPCs, it's like because either the DM put a lot of thought into them, or the DM went, shit, I need a story real fast. Yes. This skeleton, he, sells wares. Well, why does he sell wares? Shit! I love it. I'll need these throwing axes. I'll hold on to the flaming flail for just a moment. I need to check with the King Rapier because I have that one rogue that just accompanies us. Robe of Consciousness. Chainmail of Lesser Fire Resistance. Infiltrator's Armor. Undead Bane Club. What does Undead Bane do? +2 better than the actual bonus. It also deals an extra 2d6 to those foes. Okay. Okay. Unfortunately, I have, Akundayo is basically focused into longbows now, so I can't get him, like, a composite short bow. A composite longbow, sure, but has, you know, has to be a longbow. This nameless half-orc lady is captain the guard. We'll adopt her. I mean, fucking, one of my most favorite characters of all time happened by people being like, we adopt this character. Basically, I'm running Storm King's Thunder, and early on there's an attack on an area called Golden Fields, and the players end up fighting against them, fighting against this group, and they captured one bugbear, and they were like, "What's your name?" I went, Grunga, and they were like, "You can accompany us until we will escort you to the Order of the Unicorn so that you can become a knight." And he was like, "Okay, thanks." And he just never left. And now he's just like this wonderful, wonderful character. And I have him go on adventures whenever he's not accompanying the party. So it's like, he's now like basically chieftain of a small goblin village and has a bunch of goblin friends, and he trashed their first home by filling it with cheese. Like fondue cheese. That's relatable, Sin. Oh, what kind of trade are you learning, Sin? That time I got reincarnated as a slime. Tight helmet. Protects against saving throws. Be funny if this wasn't magical, it's just, oh, it's a really tight helmet. It makes it really hard to, you know, like it doesn't vibrate. Full plate of lesser acid resistance. It sucks because a lot of these are very circumstantial, and that makes me not want to get them. But it's like, man, it would really suck if I need these later and then I can't find this guy. Cosmetology? Ah! Gonna be a curly hair specialist and already am entering as Alana I love. Ooh! Congratulations! I am currently dealing with college. I am about to, actually, after next semester, supposedly, I should have my associates in drama. And then I actually am thinking I'm going to cut away from that major, and I'm going to instead major in, radio, television, film, for like a 4-year or something. Because, you know, radio, television, film. It's good stuff. You know, I want to make those connections for like, hey, I just want to like edit something. Can I do this? Be like, sure. See if these guys will hire you. Aw, Miss Pyra, that's adorable. +1 to enchantment saving throws, meh. A wand of bless, like, that's even useful anymore. Flaming light crossbow. Yeah, go ahead and trade that thus far. Hold on. You're working with a +2 heavy crossbow. I could equip him with this flaming light crossbow, and that would give him some fire damage. You know, he wouldn't have as much of a chance to hit, but, you know, that's what his dexterity is for. And this will at least do some fire damage, which means that enemies that have resistance to piercing, he can still potentially do damage to if they are not resistant to fire. So that's an idea. Akundaio's good with what he's got. I don't know that. Lindsay's got the lucky longbow. What'd this do again? Oh, right. It has a critical multiplier of 4 if she crits. I need to build her towards crit builds. That's what I need to do. Need to build her towards crit builds. Need to get the improved critical thing. Hey, Zara. How's it going, dude? Yeah, so Lindsay is good. I just need to start building her towards crit. Currently, she's just, you know, bard. She buffs us, and that's it. Akundaio is good because he's got his longbow, one that's just bam, acid damage. The other one, let's see. The other one gives aspect of the falcon, you know, so that's nice. Tristan's got a heavy crossbow +1. Yeah, I could trade those out. Flaming light crossbow to Jubilost, and then his +2 crossbow to Tristan. That's not a bad idea. Let's do that. In the end, I'm going to be selling that. So, total of 70... Oh, whoops. Total of 7,700. That's good by my standards. There's a few other cool stuff here, but I think we're okay. Again, we need to use a lot of our money just to buy build points, which, you know, it's awful. Got so many potions of enlarged person. I am a fucking usable item fee. You know what? I'm selling these scrolls of bless. We're never going to use these. I know that for a fact. We're never going to use them. We can at least sell them. That's 216 right there. Bam, done. Deal. The rest of these are a maybe. Cool. Dude's chill. He gets to live. Long on top and the rest short. Best of both worlds and less work. Oh, God. For a second, I was thinking you were talking about a mullet.
Arrest is in order.
Guys, can we bring the mullet back into style? If I grow out a mullet, will any of you grow out a mullet with me? Anyone down for that? Anyone? Yeah. Inverse mullet. Mullet with shaved sides be kinda hot, though.
I think it would be nice.
Oh, what the fuck? I'm pretty sure they're resistant to fire. Can't remember. Yeah, just bring in 5 greater water elementals. Hi. Alon's uncles are pissed. He's like, come home, son. Not to be controversial, but mullets look good. Don't say anything, Duke. Don't say anything. Go get him, dog! Yeah, take that. 12 damage. Get fucked, nerd. was control. Okay, what we could do is... Could do that. No, let's do that. Why'd they make 4 saving throws right there? I don't understand. Go, my Eidolon, go! I'm gonna keep my Eidolon back for a moment. I want to... well, I'm stuck between growing a Miri and growing my Eidolon. Let's just move them up to there. Just hold back for right now. Move to there, just to end. Yeah, and that way it only gets 1 attack. Yeah, I say we go ahead and good hope on ourselves. We can still inspire courage, thankfully. Hey, we heard you didn't like the big fire giant, so here's water to bounce you out. Stay hydrated. Okay. Yeah, that's about what I expected. Take that, 20 damage, get fucked, nerd. Fuck, dude, I don't know. Do I enlarge a Miri or... I think I should haste us, in all honesty. I can just move a little bit forward first. Now I'll cast haste on a Miri, and that gets all of us. Yeah, haste is probably going to be a much better use. Heal!
Good, you dead.
Prepare to get dunked on, freak. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's like a little brother trying to beat up his big brother. Just yeah, yeah, yeah. It's pretty convenient they aren't frozen. Yeah. Speaking of dumb shit like this, thanks to Tasha's and the new Wilderness Kit, how do you like the new magical random locations in the table that the Wilderness Kit uses? I think that, I think the random locations are just fine. You know, like Mimic House and whatnot, like, I think that's pretty cool. Or Mimic Colonies, I think that's cool. I think the ones that come before that, I forget what they're called, are way too circumstantial, and you basically have to plan an entire campaign, or not an entire, you'd have to plan out an arc that specifically takes place in those sorts of areas. You stupid poopy head, you took the last cookie. It was my cookie. Mom said I could have it. What I could do is select cleave. Let's see. Move there. Yeah, I can hit both of them. Yeah, get dunked on. Ah! This was a terrible idea. What is y'all's level 13? So you mean to tell me that a deep slumber... Wait, it might affect them? It won't affect that one, but it can affect that one? Arf? Huh. I'll try. Stay asleep. No, that didn't do shit. Everyone flee for your lives. Cheese it. Don't worry, you guys. I can summon a bunch of wolves to help us out. Two. I can summon 2 wolves to help us out. Tristan, run.
Cannot hide from me.
Okay, we got one. Thank fuck. Jerk. You dumb, stupid, idiot jerk. 3 hits right there, I'll take it. These are my friends, Uncle Timmy, Joseph, Yolanda. I don't know who that is. I didn't see them from the Waterplane family dinner, but stop trying to kill my friends. Ear-piercing scream? Yeah, take that. 9 damage. Get fucked, nerd. They're immune to daze. Oh no. Run. More acid. By the end of this, you'll be a fucking acid elemental. Well, at the very least, the wolves are doing their job. Frick. Amiri, grow! We're just healing everyone as we go.
Nowhere to run.
Hey! Why? Oh god, why? You can't do this! You'll find very much that they can. Hey, he killed that one. Okay, so we reduced them down from a starting amount of 5 to 4. Okay, sorry. We reduced them down from a starting amount of 5 to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6. Honestly, I should probably drink targeted bomb mixture, but I don't want to waste his turn in order to drink a... or in order to cast a spell that's not dealing damage. Go, my Eidolon, go!
I aim true.
Yes, okay. That's another kill. Got randomly called in challenge to a typing race, strange times. Dizzy, how fast do you type? Okay, we're at least dealing respectable amounts of damage. Damage. Keep that fucking power attack on. Ooh, here he come. Look out, boy, he'll fuck you up. Ooh, here he comes. Ooh, I can potentially slow them. That's an idea. Or not. Okay, well, we tried. What's your int mod +4? God, I'd love to use this, but I think the time has passed for that. Oh, that one barely hit that one. It's something.
This won't kill me.
She's not dead yet. I'm coming in to save ya. Oh, there goes my elemental. Okay, well, fuck. Cure critical wounds. 64 HP, beautiful. And, you know, this is only slightly bad because the summoner and the healer are both on the front lines now. This is fine. Curious to if Desi types as fast as she... Desi, I didn't know you rap. Like 95 words per minute usually. Damn. I don't even average that. Of course, I think that's because a lot of the times I spend more time thinking than actually typing. You don't rap? I don't believe you. You're just being generous.
I grant you death.
Nice.
Bring it!
Okay, cool. We killed another 2. We're getting 112 XP per. So for this entire combat, we're basically getting about 1,000 XP, which is pretty charming, but at the same time, nah. It's a lot of fighting. Oh, that didn't do anything. Spell resistance. Oh. Yeah, I gotta deal with the one that's coming up on our flank. Gotta start dealing damage to them. Hey, that's actually pretty great. Because now I can do this. Desi, Desi, why do you never respond to me on your phone? Feeling unfine. Feeling totally unfine right now.
Cannot hide from me.
Okay, a few good hits right there. Okay, well, bye wolves. Still got 2 left. They aren't dead.
Tear them apart!
Nice, delicious. We did over 90 damage right there, I believe. You know what, Lindsay? Can you even deal damage?
Serves you right.
Okay, that's why I haven't been attacking with you. I assumed that was the case. I just wanted to confirm. Uh-oh. He didn't die. Ow. I can take this kill. I saved you. Smizere is tired. You're a bit smezzy. Smezzy is a verb. Or sorry, an adjective. There we go. Yeah. I remember words.
Nowhere to run.
You got nowhere to run. Nowhere to hide. This is fine.
They go down!
29 damage, I'll take it. Try that ear-piercing scream again. 4 damage, fuck yeah. Nope, not the fire one. That one. Throw the javelins. Wow, we actually did damage. We did 11 damage right there. That's crazy. Can we blind these things? I'll try. Apparently succeeds fortitude saving throw. I really don't understand how it'll be like, oh yeah, they rolled a 4, 2, and 11. They saved. Hey guys, we did it. We didn't die. We won. We just lost our dog, and that's an acceptable casualty, because they just come back. Akundayo just finds another one. He's like, you wish to be my dog. You will die horribly. And the dog's like, yeah, 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 yeah. That was awful. Imagine not knowing the parts of a sentence. Cringe. Desi, you should start a YouTube channel.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
So in a Discord I'm in was complaining about homework, and I jokingly said stream it, and he did. I ended up doing some kids like grammar homework, which like it's super ironic because everyone bullies my grammar. I don't think I've ever bullied your grammar, Desi. I'd sub to Desi too. Sunny Hillock. We rest here, and then we go in.
Your academy might not be the best institution of learning, but you are so greatly lacking in education. Trust me, a career in writing is impossible without it.
So your books are not a reflection of your own merit, but your teachers? How about that? I never expected such a confession from you.
It would all be Luna videos. Dog videos are super popular. Well, let's go in here. Let's see what this is about. I'm sorry. This horse looks haunted. Did I just walk into a My Little Pony convention? Did I walk into BronyCon? Is this just two dudes in a suit? Let's say hi. Okay, never mind. He didn't want to talk. My character was chasing after him. I'm like, yeah, come back. Is that... Hello? Help! Someone help! Some unknown force erected this tower by balancing crates and barrels atop one another. It's impossible to predict how long this unreliable construction will remain standing. What did I just walk into? A stout middle-aged man is fighting to keep his balance on top of the creaking tower. He's terrified and sweat is running down his face. So much so it's soaked his shirt through. For the sake of old gods, take me down before I break my neck! Who are you? I'm Tamrath, a paint vendor. I'll be happy to tell you the story of my life after you help me down. What's happened here? Damned Fae and their pranks, that's what's happened. They sprang up from the woods, hexed my horse and cart, killed my coachman, stole my paints, then put me up here. I'll check you down if you pay me. I'll pay, I'll give you everything I have, just get me down. Hold on, I'll help you. Be praised, finally. Ah, dragon, everyone. Ah, dragon! Everyone hide! The vendor screams, startled, and covers his head with his hands. After a moment, realizing he's been fooled, he desperately tries to regain his balance. The vendor screams, startled, and covers his head with his hands. After a moment, realizing he's been... Let's see. The tower sways and starts to collapse. Crates and barrels tumble down, shattering and scattered their contents across the ground. With a cry, the merchant falls as well. And you succeed. Struggling with the effort, you set the vendor on the ground as best you can. Thank the gods I'm chafed. Thank you, too. If only poor Avon was as lucky. The vendor throws a glance at the blood pooling beneath the miniature cart. Oh! Oh! Didn't even see that. I just feel like this is something that should be fixed. I want to be energized when I consume too much caffeine. Shake my head. I think that's a myth. Pretty sure it's only good for giving the ticker a lot of tippy taps. Tippy taps. Tell me about yourself. Of course, I'm Tamrath from Galt, and I make my living selling paints. I buy them in the city and then travel to villages in the area selling them. Everybody wins. The peasants don't have to travel to the city, and I provide for my family. What exactly happened here? I was carrying my wares to the neighboring village. I've heard strange stories of odd happenings on this road, but I didn't listen. The old fool that I am. My coachman, Avon, and I were barely halfway to the village when a crowd of fae sprang out of the woods, laughing and encircling us, and we didn't stand a chance. They started rummaging through the cart. Then, I could scarcely believe it. They began building this ridiculous tower, arguing about what they should call it. But while they were building it, one of the crates fell and cracked open, and the paints, they were fascinated by them. But they couldn't find a canvas, so they decided to paint my poor horse, Garland. They made him huge with their magic and started to color him, each in their own way. Garland just couldn't stop rearing, he was so scared, and Avon couldn't take it anymore. He loved Garland so much. Avon, oh Avon, we've been through so much together. Long story short, Avon broke free and tried to drive the Fae away. That's when Garland fled. The Fae were ready to kill poor Avon when he stood, but the woman who led them proposed a joke instead. Before I knew it, they had me on top of the tower, so I couldn't disturb them. And then they stuffed poor Avim into the cart with the remainder of the boxes, and then shrunk the cart. But not Avim. Ooh, shit. You should be happy, Desi. Is Dan crumbling? Hey, it's a gift. Yeah, no, he was absolutely crushed instantly. So how do you call this? So how did they call this tower Tamrath? Temple of Solitary Contemplation. Where can I find the Fae who did this? Help! Should have asked for my reward. Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Don't worry, they're made out of trees from the looks of it, which means we can burn them. Stand your ground, friends. Stand your ground. Just go ahead and end their turns immediately. I like how they walk. They got such a fucking Chad walk. I should have set these guys up behind me, actually. That's fine. I'm... Spell resistance. Arf? You missed. Might as well. Oh, okay, he could just walk down there. I didn't realize that. Otherwise, I would have angled it differently. Oh, well. We knocked him down! Fuck him up!
Good get.
51 damage to 2 of them. This one didn't get hit for some reason. It's all good. Well, if I can't buff Amiri, then I might as well just summon, I guess. Actually, I'm seeing this effect on Amiri. I'm not seeing it on my Eidolon. Let me see if I can do it on my Eidolon. Advanced Treants. Here. Aww. Yeah, no, I plan to take Wiggles to the local pet shop and have her select a toy. You know, she gets to choose one toy of her choice. Nunu as well. It's just more special for Wiggles because because for the longest time, I would like just buy her toys and then I'd be like, here you go, and then she'd be like, I don't fucking want this. You fucking idiot. You think I wanted this? I don't. Got rid of that one. I really like how the treants look. Yeah.
Cannot hide from me.
Sure, it's the ugly one's most fun. I don't know. Luna likes ugly toys. You're like, let's get her something that's not that ugly, please. From the hill's summit, a slim and miniature woman with dark hair and pale, almost moonlit sky is skin, not sky. Moonlit skin is regarding you curiously. There's a light smile on her lips, but her eyes are like the cold depths of an ocean. Judging by her appearance, she can only be a near aid. Or a fucking nerd. So that's who spoiled our fun and killed the guardians we left to watch over our new friend. We didn't invite you to participate in our game, but still you intervened and ruined everything? Why? What would I have to roll for this to succeed? Like, let's see. That would be a 14? They're thick and heavy, Desi, so that dogs don't just rip them apart in one afternoon. Who are you and what are you doing here? My name will mean nothing to you, and it's unlikely that you'll find a path.
Oh man! Oh god! Oh man! Oh god! Oh man! Oh god! Oh man! Oh god! Oh man! Oh god!
Ryder, thank you for whatever it was that you did. I don't know if it was a raid or a host, but it was one of those two. But thank you anyways. How's it going, Ryder? In my world, paths change directions too often. Not so long ago, my kin was afraid of traveling to your lands. Here we could. Die forever, you imagine? What? However, the bloom changed everything. Death has no more power over us in the places where it appears. So I decided to come and check out personally. Is it true that everything here is so permanent? In the world of constant change, it's impossible to make a real change. Whatever you do, after some time, all that remains is memories. Here, on the other hand... in your world. Yes, perhaps you'd like to see it. Well, maybe you will. The barriers between our worlds have become thinner of late. But you can't expect I'll help you travel there. You'll need to find your own way. Hate to raid and run, but I've got a hot shower. No, go do the hot shower. I love hot showers. They're great. Fucking love. Is anyone here that does cold showers? It's been a day. Hopefully it hasn't been a bad day, Zara. What? Desi, what are you mad about? I'm the ruler of these lands, and your acts are against our laws. You must provide reparations, or be brought to justice. You're as funny as all the others in this world. I know it was a good idea for us to go on this trip. But anyway, I have little time for your silly threats. You interfered in our game, quite rudely, and now you must pay for that. Oh, we're gonna fuck you up. Oh, what's this? You just brought in some red caps, bitch? You think I give a fuck? Ah, they're all targeting me. That last one crit me for 83 damage. All three of them apparently had a straight line to me. Apparently. Why are you retiring from this chat, Desi? What'd we do? You need one too? Desi, are you smelly again? You see, all my goods were shrunk with the cart. But if you help me dispel the enchantment on the cart, I'll reward you right away, and generously too. Yeah, that could be done. Okay, let's deal with the, You're not smelly, you just need a bath. Bathe in your own dirty filth. Your skin feels too attached to your body. I must remove it.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
I don't like this image. It is turning right inside of the fire, the dick. What's even the point of the wall of fire if they could just walk through it? Just Desi things. Anyways, has anyone done anything interesting today? Anybody been up to anything fun? Anyone need a sand? Take that, 15 damage. Two of them got hit for 48. Okay. $39 damage. Beautiful.
I grant you death.
Ooh, did not get the kill. Seriously, he's standing in the fire. What do you want from me? What? This game is dumb sometimes.
Tear them apart!
Yeah. I don't even know. After Lindsay's done her buffing, she's really pretty useless if she can't take any pot shots. Got some energy drinks, went to GameStop and chilled at home. Nice. Finally made the clips run session as usual. So. Pretty Brandy.
It's a pretty brownie.
I don't know, honestly, we can probably just end our turn. You know, people are buffed, so I mean, what else is there to do?
Cannot hide from me.
Like that.
They go down!
Great. Lindsay is useless other than her charm, but for real, Octavia is the powerhouse you should replace with. Maybe. Because again, like, the buffs make it so that my front line can hit. Like, we have 3 frontliners and 1 DPS backliner, plus all of my summons. Like, yeah, in terms of spell damage, we're lacking, but we're able to very confidently hit with all of our attacks. So I think we're okay. How would you compare this game to Divinity Original Sin 2? I want to pick up one of them during the Steam sale. Just not sure which one yet. So, I like both. I love both Divinity Original Sins 2 and this game. Ooh, fuck. I think they both have about the same amount of replayability. This game does have a DLC that is an infinite dungeon, which I think adds, you know, like, artificial replayability. Let me see. What's the plus to hit? Like it's a +2 to the entire party's era. Not just one of us, to the entire party, which is really good. But yeah, fuck. That's a good one, Setter Kane. You think Divinity Original Sins 2 is better? Again, I think that they're pretty equal. I think both of them are really good choices. It kind of depends on if you're... I think with Pathfinder Kingmaker, you will enjoy a lot more if you are a fan of Pathfinder, you know, of D&D Pathfinder. Whereas with Divinity Original Sins 2, you don't really have to be a fan of the universe in order to understand it. I haven't played through this game all the way. I have played through Divinity Original Sins 2 all the way. I actually did a solo playthrough. I will... I mean, I cheese the boss, but I'm pretty sure if you actually fight them normally, it's probably very exciting. I'm not exactly sure. Sometimes that happens, Captain. So yeah, Sutter Kane, I think it really just depends, is your nose era, because, I started up Divinity Original Sins 2 a few times on stream, but I never fully completed it. What I have might be on my YouTube, but, I don't think I have a full playthrough on YouTube. In the stream archive, where you guys have to fucking go through 1,000-something videos in order to figure out where it's at. I mean, I could add it to the list, see if people want to watch me play that. But yeah, no. So yeah, Sutter Kane, I think both of them are really good games. Let's see. This game's leveling up is a lot more complicated in that, you know, you gotta think a lot more. But again, I think if you are a fan of Pathfinder or D&D before 5th edition, then this game is probably the one you should go with. Otherwise, go with Divinity Original Sins 2. Because there are a few... You can learn the Pathfinder world via this game, but it's so much better just have that knowledge just off the top of your head and be like, oh, hey, I know this. I understand why this is important. Do we? Okay. I'll add, Divinity Original Sins 2 to the, suggestions then. In any case, you killed me. Because you're a jerk. Okay, let's see if they kill me immediately again. You fucks need to stop. I need to do that in order to save my character's life. Oh, come on! Miss.
I won't give my God!
Center Kane, thank you for the follow! Oh, fuck! Baldur's Gate 3 is not, I mean, like, in gameplay style, yeah, but I mean, it's still 5th edition. Like, Divinity Original Sins 1 and 2 played very similarly, but Baldur's Gate 3 does not play quite the same. Actually, yeah, actually, it doesn't play the same as those two at all. Oh, that's a tough one then. I picked up Divinity Original Sins 1, and I wasn't the biggest fan of the playstyle for some reason, ironically, of that style. I remember playing Dungeon Siege 1, and just the control you had over the party totally sucked into the world. Looking for something to scratch that itch again, but I appreciate the input. I gotcha. Fuck. Okay, so, quick question. Are you a fan of action economy games? Like, are you a fan of the whole, like, action point system, or do you want something simpler than that? Because again, Divinity Original Sins 2 plays very similarly to Divinity Original Sins 1. Baldur's Gate 3 is a godlike game, you know why? I do. I do know why. Anyways, I gotta defend myself. I gotta give myself a barrier between these guys. Ah, crap, they're Fey. Which means they're gonna have Fey resistances, which means I probably can't, like... I probably can't fascinate them? Oh, actually, Sarah, I'm wrong because of Inspired Courage is a competence bonus. This is a morale bonus. So actually, Lindsay is able to give the entire party a +4 to attack rolls, which is why we don't miss so fucking often. Either or, really, don't mind the AP system, just something about it felt clunky. I've been told that Divinity Original Sins 2 is a much more refined version of it. Kind of not. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but I do know what you mean. Divinity Original Sins 1 was really hard to get into, and it actually took me a few tries before I got into Divinity Original Sins 2. The beginning, I think, is the hardest part to get through, just because it's not super exciting. It does have the replay value in that, you know, you can be like, hey, you know, here's... Let's see. you could try different builds, but, you know, it's always the same story, which, you know, a lot of RPGs have that issue. But you can always mod it to add even more options, so it's a hard one. It really does come down to which style do you like more. I do personally think that just based off of what I've seen in this game, it has a better story, though. Also, have a good night, Desi. Take care of yourself. You didn't understand the AP system until you played 2? Really? Good night, Smizzy. Smizzy. Let's do this. Gave everyone some temp HP. Maul that man to death. I'd love to be able to heal me, but there's a red cap right next to me, so we're just gonna have to pull away and just use one of these. Do that one. Okay. Nice, beautiful. Thank you, Amiri. Thank you so much, Amiri. That character. Oh well.
Nowhere to run.
Or once. Ooh, and that did jack fuck. She literally did not give a damn. -2 con. What spell was that? Narrate spray? I don't like that. I don't know what that was, but I don't like it. There we go, 27 damage. That's a lot better. I think now is definitely a time where haste is a good idea. Yeah, my wolves get 2 attacks now. I'm Smira right now. I should probably shower before I get too tired. If you're still streaming, I'll see you later. I'll probably be streaming. Unless your showers take like 2 hours, Miss Pyra, I think you'll be fine. We have a lingering performance, so we'll switch to Inspire Courage. Or at least well, okay, or not. Never mind. You know, I didn't care anyways. Where are you? Where? Okay, that's Lindsay. Okay. Honestly, yeah, just end your turn with that. Heal up everyone more. Nice. You got this, Lindsay. Yeah. Waste of 4 attacks, but it's fine.
Bring it!
Can you attack that guy? No. Need to get closer. Beguiling Aura. Uh-oh. Fun. Oh, you were close enough to attack? I didn't realize. Shit. Let's go ahead and displace Lindsay, methinks. Oh shit, actually I think we'd be within range of them if we did that. I got a snowball.
Pew!
Ooh, critical of 21. Good job, Wolf.
Serves you right.
Lindsay, I need you to actually do damage. Hey, we killed it. Yeah, no, scythes have a ×4 crit multiplier. I know that off the top of my head. So they're absolutely freaking dangerous. 2 attacks on you, 1 attack should go against you. Don't know what happened there. She hit him so hard that it broke the sound for a moment. Ha-ha! Oh, no, you don't. He stood up and got knocked down again. That is awesome. Here you go. 4 damage killed him. It's awesome when shit like that happens.
You deserved it.
Again, I gotta build Lindsay to a crit build. Now it's time to displace this. You don't get to benefit from there being a fire between us anymore.
They go down!
Okay, just one-shot her with 109 damage. Okay. Amir was just like, I am so fucking done with this shit.
I'm open to your orders.
We killed so many red caps. Just so many. And it's awesome. God, she didn't even really have any good treasure either. I'm quick saving. Appreciate it, Miri. Thank you. I dread to imagine what could have happened to me if not for you. Please take this as a sign of my gratitude. Oh, hey, it's all grown. Is the horse still gigantic? I guess it is, isn't it? I mean, it looks like a normal-sized horse in comparison. I don't think it's gigantic anymore. Is there any stuff I can take around here? No? Come on, just a little schmeckle or something? Fucking yeeted her mortal coil. That's poetic. Can I say anything else to him? Anything else? Thank you? Okay. Well, we got a solid 125 gold out of that. Was it worth it? No. No, it wasn't. It was utterly pointless. EXP? Nah, I guess. I know. But I could have gotten that just by wandering about. I think I would have gotten more XP if I had another fight with a bunch of gigantic elementals who could step on me. St. Galvin's Gullet. Well, more enemies. Let's fight. Let's see what this one's about.
Let's finish them quick.
Oh, it's a Hydra. Oh, that's nice. It's a poisonous Hydra.
I aim true.
Go, my wolves! Oh, there's a second one. Didn't even see that one. Miss. It's just in your turn. Wait for it to come closer. And that way you're within range when we cast Good Faith. Or Good Hope. I'm glad we didn't press that. You know what? Fuck you. Oh, you know what? I didn't check. Ooh, you still have con damage. Okay. I need to heal that. I guess later.
Repent! A clever boy.
Oh, that wasn't too bad.
I got you dead.
Let's grow a Miri. Or not. Let's grow our Eidolon. Right, because it's a full round action to use that spell. He wasn't able to attack for some reason. I clicked and just nothing happened. Okay.
Any last wishes?
Ooh, missed both attacks. That is
You forced my
upsetting.
hand.
Missed both attacks. That is upsetting.
Ha! Primitives.
Wow, okay.
Cannot hide from me.
Everyone's sucking. I got a haste spell. I don't think we need it though. Like, we're missing, but like, meh, whatever. It's not that big a deal. It's annoying, but it's not a big deal. Yeah, I can't attack with my wolf. Okay.
This is where I step in.
Don't worry, they got this. They got this.
Bring it!
There we go. Go get your drink.
I'll try to make this swift. Will they ever learn?
Okay. Never mind.
Nowhere to run. No strike.
Thank you, Akundayo. Got a lot of Hydra eyes, ain't we? Anything further down here? No? Just the road. Let's leave. Get all these Hydra eyes. Delicious. Probably end up taking a long rest here soon. Yeah, I want to make my way back towards my capital, which is up there. Hey! We've been here. Oh, actually. Oh, that's cool. Wait, no, hold on. I don't know if we had fatigue. I don't know if it's like, oh hey, you entered an area that that you rule over, so there's an automatic rest. I don't know if that happened or not. Okay, monster invasion. Mysterious weed. Mysterious weed. Fucking subtle weed joke here, dog. And Harem is indisposed right now, so he can't deal with this. Dadgummit. Yeah, so everyone's already busy, so I can't deal with anything. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, unfortunately, Harem won't even get a chance to deal with that quest, because he's too busy investigating curses. But let's head back to the throne room so we can deal with this next thing, whatever it is.
Don't you think?
Skunk River. That's one foul-smelling river. So, my grandparents, they inherited a lake house from my great-grandmother after she died. And the water there sometimes will just smell like it'll just smell like sulfur. It'll just smell like shit. And it's awful. It makes me really sad. Because if I ever go up there, I'm like, I gotta just bring a case of water with me to, like, to drink, because I don't want that water in my body. I don't know what's in it. They have a water purifier and it still smells that way. I have no idea why. I'm just like, I'm not putting anything that smells like that in my body. I'll bathe in it, I guess, you know, because that's like swimming in a lake, whatever. But I'm not drinking it. Sounds about right. Yep. If we don't do something about this epidemic, and soon, you'll have only hydras and wyverns to rule over. The more folks get eaten, the more other folks panic, and the more they're tempted to flee to our neighbors. We do have good news, too. I managed to gather some information that I hope will help you eliminate the threat before it's too late. Shortly after the epidemic started, goblins began appearing everywhere. The locals report that these goblins have been celebrating and shouting something about the Day of Glory for Lamashtu, when all humans would be eaten by monsters and only goblins would remain. Sounds disturbing, does it not? Lamashtu, what do we know about it? This is not Cleveland's water. I mean, it's not my private lake house, it's my grandparents'. And they're going to turn it into an Airbnb, so yeah, it absolutely isn't even mine. Yeah, I don't even... I've only visited up there like 3 times in order to help out with their renovations of it. She's called the Mother of Monsters. Her symbol is the 3-eyed jackal head. She's an ancient, extremely evil god who spreads nightmares, insanity, and... perhaps of most interest to us, monsters. Her worshippers are mostly of the more monstrous races, like goblins, lamaias, and gnolls. And that said, there's no short supply of secret followers and cults among more civilized peoples, too, including the people of the River Kingdoms. So we need to find the goblin leader and press them for information. Any idea where to begin with the search? Well, that's something more than vague speculations. Once you alerted your subjects to the danger, they began defending themselves as best they could. My agents couldn't catch even a single goblin alive, but rumor has it that the goblin village lies somewhere in the Camelands. The goblins are behind this disaster, then? Behind it? Doubtful. Benefiting from it? Quite likely. I'd surmise that the true cause of this disaster is either human cultists of Lamashtu, or, even worse, some supernatural culture or...
Oh my God!
creature related to her. In any case, the goblins likely know enough to provide some clue. And Rad Puffin, thank you for the follow and the heart attack. God, I appreciate you. Fuck. Oh, I love it. Do you know if the water there can catch on fire? No, it can't. It just smells funky. You're welcome. Be sure to make those goblins talk, though. Talk. Though... Wait, hold on. Talk, though. Okay. Or you may risk both your crown and your head. Yeah. Whatever. You're always talking bad stuff, but I always come out on top. Jod's eyes are bloodshot, and his posture is slack. The wrinkles on his face have deepened, and his sparse hair has gone gray. It's a disaster, Your Grace. We have an epidemic developing in the country. The afflicted first get a fever, then a bloody cough, and several hours later... And that's just half the trouble. Afterwards, the bodies of the afflicted become like some kind of cocoon. The monsters hatch out of them. People keep dying, and we haven't the slightest clue what's causing it or how to deal with it. Trisha and I established a field hospital in the building of the former prison. Don't look at me like that. There were no better places to choose from. Frankly, we were lucky to find this one. To cut a long story short, we have a female patient who's volunteered for vivisection. It means cutting into her living body to look for the source of this disease. After the surgery, still forgive us. We'll be lucky if we can close her up and let her go alive and well. However, we don't want to do it without your presence, Your Grace. So please try to find some time to attend. There's one more thing. Keston, that dunce, sent a message. He rambles from place to place. These letters are all we ever receive. Well, just read it. I guess it's urgent. Okay. Free stopped her campaign last sometime afterwards. After this area? Okay. Well, I'll beat it where Free did not. Vivisection. What exactly are you going to do? What? We're going to find the source of the disease, that's what. Once the monster emerges, the body of the afflicted is torn to pieces, making it impossible to learn anything from the remains. But we found one brave woman who gave us permission to cut her open. The straits are dire. We don't know exactly what we're looking for, and the vivisection is extremely dangerous for the patient. But we're left with no other choice. What should we know about this disease? Not much. Just primary symptoms, actually. We're not even sure if it's a disease, or a curse, or some magic parasite. Perhaps with your help we'll manage to learn more. Any progress curing the disease? How should I put it? We've got none. We haven't been able to save a single patient. Yet. We're like blind kittens bumping against a wall, and we have nothing to show for it. We happen to have a master vivisectionist available. Him for Bartholomew Delgado. Ugh. Fine. You're right. He's certainly peculiar, but none can deny his knowledge. He may be able to help us. Can't you follow this no. Well, let's go. Let's do this, Jod. Let's see what happens. Well, everyone's just been eating Hydra eggs. Well, that explains it. Don't you know those things are bad for you?
May we have a moment of respite?
No. This is our hospital. Yep. The prison is certainly not the best location, nor the healthiest, but it's better than nothing. Also, it might be cruel to say this, but considering the nature of the malady, it would be safer for everyone if the patient were kept behind the bars until they are healed. Why the prison? Was there no place more suitable? If only the city had a clinic. Even if it did, the prison would still be the best choice. Don't forget that at any moment one of the patients could, you know, die and release a monster. Safer for everyone if we keep them locked up. That's awesome, Captain. Where are all the prison inmates? There were not but a few pickpockets locked away here. We put them to work cleaning the place up, then set them free. There's one still here, though. He wasn't some petty thief, but a seasoned highwayman. What have you already tried? Standard spells to heal disease, remove poison, and lift curses. All ineffective. Attempting to dispel the magic is also fruitless. I fear we may be dealing with a curse of strength enough to surpass our own faith. It isn't a matter of faith. I don't think it's a disease, let alone some powerful curse. I suspect it's some sort of parasite hiding itself within the body. Nonsense! We've detected magic suffusing each patient's body, evenly distributed. If it was some sort of parasite, it would be a simple matter to detect. Then it's able to disguise itself. Maybe it's poisoning their blood with its magic. By the sun, we return to this argument over and over. It's been days. Let's stop talking and try doing something already. Oh, who's our patient? Her name is Madla Stasik, a peasant woman from a nearby village. We hadn't seen any prior cases of the disease there. I pray for that brave woman. She's the first one to mount the courage necessary to volunteer for the surgery. We cannot let her down. Where will the surgery take place? Well, that room was previously a torture chamber. There was already a suitable table. Well, isn't that ironic? This is no laughing matter. Oh yes it is. Give me a few moments to look around. If you must. But please don't take too long. Remember, if you want, just don't keep me here. I don't want to explode. Oh, you will. You will. Oh, that guy. I know that guy, Captain. Also, like... Glad you do. Yeah, yeah. Will you heal us? Maybe. Yeah, I met him. Well, I didn't meet him. I just heard about him during the when Tolo had that Star Wars Battlefront phase. It's a good time. Noticing you, the patient, a ruddy-faced middle-aged peasant woman, blinks her eyes. Imagine that! His Grace himself paying me a visit. Good health to you. I'm Madla Stasik from Sedgedale. So, you think these priests of yours can really heal me? With Aristel's help they could, I bet. Just look how brainy they seem, the two of them. How are you feeling? I got a fever, cough too, and I can't eat. I feel like puking all the time. I've been through worse, though. Born 6 kids and survived. And still, this scares me breathless. Each tingle in my body gets me to shaking, and I think to myself, that's it. It started. Now I'll be ripped to shreds. Tell me about yourself. Nothing to tell, really. We're simple people, with simple lives. Spent all mine in Sedgedale. It's by Gudrun River, past Silverstep Lake. Raised my children there, then grandchildren. Never seen monsters worse than goblins then, but now? Owlbears and hydras everywhere. I prayed to the gods to spare our village, but no. This blight fell right upon my own head. Why did you volunteer for this surgery? I'm scared like a hare, truth be told. But there's no mere cold. Can't just hope it'll pass on its own. At least this way I got some hope, right? And then, well, the doctors will figure it out. What to do about the plague. I'm no hero, not me. But sometimes you gotta think about others, too. If they end up butchering me, at least maybe they can figure out how to save someone else. If I gotta die, it'd be for a good cause, right? God, you're brave. You're a fucking smart... Get ready, we're about to begin. As long as you're nearby, I got nothing to be scared of. Oh, okay. I thought I was just gonna transition phase into the thing.
No stopping now.
I hope you all have sterilized these benches. There were books right here that I could pick up from, and now there aren't. Hey, Bartholomew. Thank you for your kind invitation. I hope I can be of great service to you. I may help you. Oh, okay. I guess we talked to Jod. Are you ready? Please, we cannot delay much longer. Let's begin. They'll still be with us. Sanray, help us. Just fucking fight over each other's gods. Glancing nervously at the various medical instruments, the brave peasant woman got up to the operating table. Just don't butcher me is all I ask, she muttered in a trembling voice. Meanwhile, the foremost medical experts in the room still couldn't agree on what exactly it was they were trying to do. Stop arguing with me. Oh, it's Jod. Okay. Stop arguing with me. Coughing up blood is a sure sign the problem is in the lungs. We look there. No, it's the nausea we should be focusing on. We need to examine the stomach. Bartholomew, the mad, sadistic wizard, had been summoned here for some reason. He remained silent, checking the patient's pulse. The clerics turned to the Baron in desperation, asking him to resolve the dispute. After careful consideration, he decided, ask Bartholomew. A common manner of dispelling is useless here, I assume. So then, let's try at the higher level. He took a scroll out of his bag and solemnly cast a spell on the patient. Jod used magical sight to see if there were any changes in the patient's body. It's worked, he exclaimed excitedly. The magic is gone from all the organs, except the stomach. You were right, my friend. Hiya now, hand me the scalpel. Candlelight reflected off the surgical instruments and potion bottles. As Jod's scalpel made the first incision on the woman's skin, I could hear her inhale loudly through her clenched teeth. I confess I lacked the courage to watch the surgery. Even after I turned away, I couldn't help but tremble from hearing the poor woman's screams. The air filled with the acrid smell of medical potions while Tristan mumbled prayers to ease the patient's pain, simultaneously scanning her body with magical sight. All I could do was whisper my own prayers, but the Baron, he didn't lose his courage. He fucking dipped her fucking head inside of whiskey. That's what I did. I mean, I didn't have... I got it, Sarah. I didn't need it. Yeah, diplomacy ain't good for me. Neither is nature. Oh god, I suck at all of these. I suck at all of these. No! Oh no! Girl, oh no! My athletics is my... Why'd you... Ah, shit. Damn it. Held the patient in position, firmly preventing from her... Nope, okay. She struggled, thrashed, flailed her arms, and kicked her legs. Holding her tightly was impossible. Jod did what he could, but the moment came when even his steady hands couldn't keep the scalpel from slipping. The poor woman's screams became a low whining, then stopped altogether. I want her still. She's dead, Tristan placed a hand on his shoulder. Please, don't blame yourself. You did all you could. Now you must finish what you started and make sure her sacrifice wasn't in vain. After opening the stomach of the deceased woman, the clerics pulled out a strange item. It looked like some kind of seed, a glowing, pulsing, thumb-sized seed. Before anyone could say anything, it flashed in Jod's fingers. He dropped down the floor just in time. On the spot where the seed landed, a portal opened and a roaring monster jumped out of it. Oh, okay. Well, that's one way to go about that. Is there a static going on? Zara, do you have a static going on? If so, it's probably just a matter of me unplugging and replugging. One moment. Do you still hear it? If there was a static, hopefully it's gone now. Still there? I don't know. You sure it's a static? It's not background noise? Opening YouTube. I don't know. Well, if anyone else hears static, please let me know. Go, my Eidolon, go. You don't hear it? Okay. Turned up fan and maxed volume. Okay. Oh, there we go. Turned off fan. Okay. Okay, so it's on your end, Captain. Noted. Eidolon, you suck. Well, at least we got a bless going. Hit once. This is why we need Miri with us at all time.
Strike with all your might.
Hey, magic missile. Okay, that was a crit. God, it's a 50% chance of hitting. He's missing like every hit. It's all the guards are carrying us right now. 3. Thank you, magic missile. There we go. Nothing else? And you've already unplugged and replugged your earphones, Captain? Otherwise, it might just be on Twitch's end. Looking at the patient's body, Jod can't hold back his tears. He wipes his eyes, not even noticing the blood still on his hands. Tristan hands Jod a clean towel. Jod pulls himself together and wipes his hands and face. So, well, what have we learned? We learned I was a pompous fool, and Tristan was right all along. It's not a disease, but a parasite. Something of vegetative origin. Resembles a seed. I'm sorry, my friend. I should have wagged my tongue less and listened to you more. Please don't mention it. It was a lucky guess, not worthy of your praise. Are we about to cure others of this disease now? Yes. Yes, now that we know what to do, we can extract the seed with much less risk to the patients and with much less suffering. What will you do now? There are still many patients here. We'll start work on them immediately. And you, Your Grace, may want to search for the source of this disease. We still know neither where these seeds come from, nor how they got into people's bodies. New patients arrive daily. Now many... Oh, and how many never even find their way to the hospital? Our efforts here are not enough by themselves. We need to find the root of this problem. Ha! Root! Because it's a seed? No, no, no. Okay, I have to go. Please, find the source of those wretched seeds. Oh, I tried that. It's like a fan's close to the microphone. But you're saying it's all of Twitch. It's not just... Mute and unmute. Oh, hold on. Yeah, no, I think I see what you're talking about. Hold on. Oh, the fuck? What's going on? Okay, that's interesting. Is that fan? So that it's not this, because this is off now, and that spiked when I turned it off. If I had to guess, I think that was actually my I think that was my computer fan actually. Yeah, because what happens if I... Can y'all still hear it? Okay. I went ahead and turned down the gain on my audio box. Yeah, I believe it was just picking up my let's see. Box fan is currently on. Perfect now. Okay. So yeah, my mic was just picking up my my computer. It was picking it up really loud though, which is really weird. I don't know what that's about. If I had to guess, probably power source. Power source may have been going through it and basically causing not fan sounds, but yeah, like a static, like how Captain was describing it. So yeah, it may have just been an electricity sound that was going through, which means I need to open up my PC, clean it out, and take a look at it. Which means tomorrow I'll have to go to the store and pick up a can of air spray. But looks like it's fixed just by turning down the gain, so... Yeah, it's just background noise with that fan. Okay. Reminds you of Tolo streams. Good. Okay, cool. Well, as long as it's fixed, we're fine. Unfazed by the awkward silence, Balkan searches through his bag for quite a while. Finally, he pulls out a sizable brown paper package. There you go. A little something from old Balkan. Oil of Enhancement 2. If you ever need anything in particular, just let me know. If you're not sure, I'll go home and think of something myself. My bones ache. I would like you to craft something specific. Fucking nods and pulls a piece of coal and scrap of paper from his sleeve. He takes his time smoothing it out before he gives another solemn nod. Oh yeah, this is Balkan the Alchemist. I was thinking of the guy who was experimenting on the trolls. I'm running low on potions. Very good. And if you want to buy anything else, just come around. Yeah, it has been a little bit since I last went through, opened up my PC and cleaned it out, so, How much, bill of material we got? Negative 45 now. Okay, we're getting there. Took care of that. 9, 2, and 10. 55 days, 15 days. Ooh, man. Tristan's working an event. He'll be able to do that one. Harem will never be able to do that one. And Canary will be able to do this one. But she's only got 2 more days. Wonderful. Okay. Jobs. Jabberonis. Mother of Monsters and Witch Hunt. Locate the Goblin Village somewhere in the Camelands. And... I have a note. Where is this note? I'll do a great job of organizing this. I kind of wish all of the... kind of wish all of the stuff was all in, you know, one grouping. Does it say what the note was labeled? First day. Meet Kester near the Shrine of Lamastro on Moon Day. Good old Moon Day. Moon Day.
I need something else.
Yeah, I don't know which note I'm supposed to be looking at.
This doesn't suit me.
Oh, is it one of these? No. That's Megarvon's, that's Kestern's. Farewell note from Ennio. Which, that doesn't help me. Well, I have no clue. Just a backlog of unread notes. Yep. I'm more focused on playing the game on stream than reading all of the lore, you know? Anyways, welcome back, Miss Pyra. What are you up to?
Onwards.
How was your shower? You missed all of the excitement. I apparently had, like, some horrible static going on through my mic. It's now fixed. Good shower? Good. I might take a shower after the stream. That sounds wonderful. Oh no, does that mean Slenderman is nearby? No, just means my mic was picking up the electricity from my computer. That's all. All these mushrooms. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I only have 8. I thought I had 9. Because there should be 10 of these, I think. I guess I only have 8. I remember when I first got this microphone in the audio box, like, I didn't quite understand it, and so I had the gain, like, all the way up, and I was like, I was recording something, I was like, let's listen back to that. I just went, this sounds awful, I've been jibbed. Then I realized I had to turn down the gain. Stop yelling and listen to me, I'm trying to talk some sense into you. There's nothing to talk about, Alov. This is my home. Here I was born and it is here I die. You don't, that's what I'm saying. You stay and you'll die before your time. Can't you see what's going on? Monsters, goblins, and bandits? Turn your back for a moment, there's some fiend crawling right out of your neighbor's entrails. You talk too much, just do your work. Pray to Aristil and stay close to your home and family. That's all there is to do. We've seen worse. Oi, but when you were half your age and unmarried, Eric, old friend, think of Jenny and your little ones. What if some beast comes knocking at your door? You're a woodcutter, not a swordsman. We have to leave the barony while we still can. I still have mercy, your grace. Forgive me, your grace. We were just discussing the crops. Hey, I got a neutral option. I cannot make this decision for you. As the ruler of this realm, I do all I can to keep you and your families from harm's way. These are troubled times, and we are all working hard to restore order and bring peace. However, only you can decide whether you will stay, for I have no power over the hearts of others, nor seek to command them. Yeah, because I for God's sake, am not even going to try with diplomacy. Oh, your grace. How could we ever leave you when we see how hard you work? Forgive my words, your grace. I'm a simple man. Aristil didn't see fit to grant me courage, so off I go, blabbering about Aristil knows what. You know how it is. Let's go. Let the Baron go about his business. We've got our jobs to do. Don't you worry, your grace. I don't know about the others, but we'll be by you to the end. Cool. Neutral is good, Drool. I love neutral characters. You just play them however the fuck you please. Play them like a Rimworld character. You know, where, like, everything is going perfectly fine, and then, like, one person gets down, it's like, help me, and then you just slit their throats, and it's like... just sitting there, and they're like, dude, you're such a fucking asshole. And you just go, yee. It's a great time. Oh yeah, Captain, you got a house now. You live in a home. And Sarah lives in a home. And Miss Pyrus still lives in the fucking follower slums. It's a six-month sub. I know. No, they got their own homes, Miss Pyra. They paid for it, and it only took them $30. Dollary doos. Any case. Calistril. Can I'll remember the days of the week for Pathfinder. In any case, to the Camelands. Camelands. Down here. Camelands. Keston's Note. Oh, it's quite literally called Keston's Note. Meet Keston near the Shrine of Lamashtu on Monday. While the Baron was busy handling matters of state, Keston became a militia leader and put the makeshift force to good use. The little vassal managed to lead a full-scale investigation and find traces of the cult of Lamashtu, goddess of monsters, not many. It's time to crush the evil before it spreads before... okay. That was the secret sanctum. Was the secret sanctum where the... No, that's the Shrine of Lamashtu. Ah, there we go. I have to go there on a moon day. A moon day. I need to take this land. Took you less because you have Prime. Even less than normal because I have Medicaid care. I pay $5.99 a month for Prime. Damn, that's awesome. I need to get the rest. I need to get some more emotes. Or some more new. Oh, hey, look, Goblin Village. Man, that was so easy to find. You're just like, it's over there. This place is looking pretty fancy. No snow cones for you then? Oh dear. Yeah, it's been a little while since it last snowed here. It's been like 2 years. The last snow that we had here in Tejas was actually a really good snow. Like we actually got like most of the time we just kind of get frozen slush and it's like, look, snow, and we're like, it's hardened ice. But last time it snowed here, it was actual like snow. We ended up getting like I think like a foot of snow. It was crazy. Which of course meant that there were more accidents because people can't fucking drive here, but you know. You know, they go, it's normally dry all year round. How are we supposed to deal with this? It's like not sucking.
Yes.
Keep your eyes
I'm
open.
listening.
What troubles you?
This is my path.
How may I help?
Let's see, was there anything else?
I
Oh,
wrote
right.
it like I saw
We
it.
can increase our speed. I think that's good.
Depend on me.
So, any brilliant ideas?
Share your troubles.
I love how the combat classes all are very straightforward and they just have one bar of like abilities while every spellcaster and whatnot is filling up like 2 bars. Back in Tennessee, if it snowed in Iota, no school here. Fuck ye kids, you're going what? Yeah, that's normal. That's that sounds normal for New York. We had one instance where it froze, I think, like 5 days in a row. And after the 3rd day, the school was like, yeah, we can't just, like, not have you guys show up. So, you know, show up. Do you think seeing that there's now, like, an alternative means of, doing school, that whenever there's, like, a snow day, they'll instead just be like, hop on the Zoom call? Do you think that'll be normal? I don't think that'll be normal. Because people seem very resistant to that whole idea. Especially policymakers. How are kids supposed to learn in their own homes?
March on.
I like this little goblin village. Aw. Oh. Let's go with us, Beastie. You'll like it there. Friends in the village, food too. Hey, why he be roaring? Hey, Beastie, we be no food, we be friends. dumb, stupid goblins.
So it's come to this.
Need 10 to hit it, okay. Guess we can aspect of the Falcon ourselves. Eh. Should be fine without. It's got concealment. Yeah, take that. 4 damage. Get fucked, nerd. Oh, whoops. That was quite literally me going, let's 5-foot step, and then just clicking the space bar immediately after I thought, let's 5-foot step.
Pent.
Nice. And I believe Amiri ignores concealment.
Tear them apart!
Yep. Nice, all worked out. Ooh, they had masterwork short swords. And some sharp bows.
No stopping now.
Yo, what's up, Goblin? Don't run from us. Oh, okay.
Hey! Hey, you! Potion Gulper! Like quests? Going on missions? I have a one for you!
I love how they speak. Yeah. I mean, my parents believed in fluff days. So I took fluff days like all the fucking time. I was just like, whatever, I'm not going to school. And my mom was just like, cool. And that was it. IQs are not very high in Tennessee. Nope. IQ is not very, well, standardized tests are terrible in a lot of rural states. What'd you call me?
Potion Gulper! Like sword swinger? Like bow shooter? One of those who go run around woods, go deep in caves on missions and quests like that.
Heh. Now that's just the kind of language the old legends need. Just imagine, this is the saga of Tormund, brave potion gulper, who ran around in the woods doing missions. Amazing. Haha. What is this task?
Short tail, make shorter. See, Beastie in cage? My friend and I looking after him. We divide work. I open gate, Fring goes in, feeds the beastie. Got it? But he be lazy. Go away. What I offer is open gate, you go inside. Give beastie food.
Won't the animal attack me?
No, nothing like that. He be just a pet. Like slug or spider. Small spider. Or grot snake.
Little grot snake? Missions require I be paid first.
You be such a greedy fingers. What can give you? Nothing. But you have an experience you not unforget?
You hear that? Why, he's a natural-born book publisher. You won't believe how many times I've found myself sitting in the posh studies listening to these exact words. Relatable. Fine. Open the gate.
Well, you real hero. I see it. Go in, play with him. I bring food right away.
I'm pretty sure we're the food, aren't we?
I wish there was another way.
death.
You forced my hand.
Eh. Acid.
You deserved it.
They go down!
Cannot hide from me.
Almost. Ah, damn it. Nah. Oh, wait. Okay. Our Eidolon still got that. Wonderful.
Munchies and crunchies, tasty human skin. Tastes like chicken, it do. Chickadee do.
Da. He's gone. I should have known.
It is done.
I'm pretty sure I know which goblin race you're going to ask about, Captain. The friendly ones, correct?
Ah! No, believe it. The beastie attacked? No! We have... Who have thought? You're not angry, yes?
Nah. Why am I wasting my time on you? I love him. I mean, I knew that it was a trick.
They come, they come! Here they be, beastie. Bite them!
Now is the beginning of the hunt.
Flee, run away!
Nowhere to run. Left yourself exposed.
Ooh, critical 54.
I'll try to make this swift.
Damn you,
Any
concealment!
last wishes?
Her? Oh, he can't fit through the door, I see. Because there's an Eidolon in the way. Oh.
A fine use of my talents.
Okay. I throw javies. I miss javies.
I aim true.
So it's come to this.
Come on,
This
damn
is
you.
where I step in.
Damn it, Lindsay. My health.
A clever boy.
Eidolon should yep, Eidolon's still alive. Hooray!
Confided.
Hooray! Dr. Zoidberg is still alive. Wow. Oh, wait, that was the light wounds. There we go. 24 from the actual healing, heal wounds. Whatever it's called. Cure moderate wounds? Yes. Oh, as it says in the bottom right.
Ouch, enemies! Don't... something about Lamashtu cursing me.
Hey, look, a primal manticore.
Follow me.
Goblin Arch and Mist. I love goblins. Goblins have got to be my favorite race.
Hey, why you be pushing me? I be too handsome to die like that.
Hey, the guys, look, it's a manicore. I mean, from, I don't know. It really depends on like how they are. You know, like Pathfinder goblins are very crazy and whatnot. Whereas with like, I don't know, I probably play them like Baldur's Gate 3 goblins, except they're nice instead of evil, so they'd have like a deep Cockney accent and be like, "Oh, you think that you're a good git? Well, you're wrong. You're the best git." It's like, oh,
Good, you dead.
that did some great damage. We did it. Can't type for shit today.
Child's play.
No
Just
stopping
today?
now.
Haha! It's all good. I can't type for shit ever. Like, whenever I am typing, like, I always end up dealing with that whole issue of just, like, I type out a word and I'm like, ah, perfect! And I look at the word and I just go, the fuck did I type? You'd be like, ah, yes, I would absolutely love to type in the word because. And I look and it's like, tabutha. And I go, how the fuck? I like to call it,
Onwards.
I like to call it typing dyslexia, where I get mixed up as to where my hands are, and like where my fingies are touching.
Hey, you, Jumbo, come here. I'll punch you in the face. Cluck, cluck, you stupid hoe.
You can thank me now.
You be scared? Scared, huh?
March
Yeah.
He's really trying. He is
Child's
really
play.
trying.
Child's play.
You're
You can
It
thank
is
me
done.
now.
you done yet?
Ouch. Ouch. Can't believe it. He passed all the traps. Let's see. What I do now? Ah! I do know. I do. Congratulations, Shanks. You passed my firstest test. And for that, for that, you get a gift. Wait here. I bring it right away. I be back before you know it.
Little pest. I'll cut you in half. I love goblins. Go on then, get out of my shite. Having backed away to what he deems far enough, the goblin raises 4 fingers defiantly and spits at you, then scampers off in a run, giggling to himself. Yeah, I'm fine with this. None of us got hurt.
Now.
A goblin merchant? What you sell? Poop? Ha! Got him.
Follow me.
As you approach, the goblin stands grinning with wide yellow teeth almost as sharp as his eyes are. You notice a large dirty sack behind him, which you almost mistook for a second goblin.
Ah, an adventurer. Great and welcomes. I truck a buyer. I sell, I trade, whatever you sword swingers need, I offer. Want to buy something? I can see it in your eyes. Yes, you do. Just 5 money pieces. Not got that much. 10 then? No. Twist my wrist. I give discount. Just half. 100. So have a deal? Deal?
Why even talk to these vermin? Just cut them up and forget about them. What are you shelling?
Everything you be needing for adventure, spellcasting, sword swinging. Just look at yourself. Who can you beat with meadows and crafting like that? Only today, only for you, bestest weapons. Made by Goblin bestest crafters. Just wait.
Only the finest poops? Shit, you right. First of all, Fury of the Small is replaced with this as the only change other than stats. The goblin reaches into his sack by his side and produces a stick with a rusty nail at the end. He swings it several times with a swoosh, almost hitting his own ear.
This one can bring whole troll down. Take it. It not be mini coins. Don't like it? Fine, I can sell you a hydra if you like. It be a good hydra. All teeth and claws. Just a giant house of money pieces. And it yours. Delivery cost you, though.
How's the merchant trade?
Not good. One can't trade with them. They no money. Not a single sliv shiny or copper circle. Only teeth rocks. Hey, what about you? You have money. But maybe you try fool me. See where's take where's run? If so, I be seeing monies first.
Show me your wish. Fearsome Mace of Trurk. Is this an actual ever-burning torch? Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. That's funny. That's a funny joke right there. Yeah, but, I don't know, Captain. I tend to... I tend to play NPCs like... I just play them generically, like, oh, hey, they're this... Let me just do this. But, like, if I actually wanted to make a memorable one, that's one of those things that I'd have to sit down and do. It is, Duke. It is. Camping supplies and rations for 1,000 gold. Butter for 100. Potion of reduced person for 444. Milk for 27. Eggs for 170. This dude knows how to haggle. Wait, is he actually... Hold on. Am I actually getting full price for these? Wow, he's not trying to fuck me over. I'm pretty sure this is actually the full price for all of these items. Huh. Let's see. Animal bane. Ooh, this thing's got animal bane. Animal bane. Does 2d6 extra points of damage to beasts. We'll hold on to it. But it's like if I put this... Yep. Well, Dilio. Does he then sell them for more? No, he does not. Wonder if there's an achievement for buying this. Because that's, you know, only 100... Or, sorry. 123,457 gold. I can't imagine there being an achievement for buying that. Deal. The goblin's palm is covered in something sticky you can't identify, but you can definitely feel crawling on your skin. Oblivious, he continues to shake your hand with enthusiasm. He's got an amazingly strong grin. Great! We rich now! A deal of all times! He slowly stops shaking your hand, and you take the opportunity to unpeel yourself from his grip. Wait, hold on. What we dealing about now? And this, ladies and gentlemen, is precisely how most merchants in Absalom do business. I love Jubilost. Yeah, that's the joke, Zara. Good luck with your trading. Oh. That's above dexterity, I believe. Oh, there it is. Ooh, incredible dexterity for +4. Ooh. Ooh, delicious. Bam. You get it. Did that increase it? Right. I forgot about this. Cat's Grace is an enhancement bonus. So while Cat's Grace is up, I don't gain from it. Oh, right. Fuck, I forgot about this. I forgot he had extra spells. Whoops. True strike for when we just can't hit our enemies.
Quiet, I'm thinking.
Right, so actually this, yeah, this belt of dexterity really isn't all that worth it. Or at least not on Jubilost. Lindsay could use it. You can keep the +2. Lindsay, you can have the +4. Yeah, that increased. And then I guess you can have the +2. Yeah, because that's, gives them +3. Chill. A Talden horseshoe. Sweet. It's an antique. It's an antique. Antiquity. I like this map. I like how the maps in this game could actually be used in an actual, game of tabletop Pathfinder. Like, you could probably rip these maps from from the game and use them for, an actual game of Pathfinder.
You can't go here. Get lost to where you came from. Don't come closer, I poke you.
Am I able to just squeeze through over here? Curious.
I'm positive
Oh.
I found something.
No, we can't, but I found a thing. Oh, that's some cute art.
And then our leader charged forwards. Hey, wait for me.
Oh no, they're gonna try and stop me.
Cannot hide from me.
Nice.
Repent!
Love that. You got sneak attack from that bull fuck.
We can do it!
Yeah, that's about right.
Serves you right.
Bring it!
Only 43 damage.
Nowhere to run.
They might summon Direwolf. Yo, what's going on here? Okay, I'll tame an owlbear.
Come here, beastie. That's a good one. We'd be giving you food, dinner, lunch. Eat up that stupid knock-knock. It'd be about time. Lamash do da-da-da. We already touched you, and you... and kicked you and tied you. Will you be seen? Oh my goodness, I can't read these. Come on, where your dinner? Here it be. Not here, you stupid animal. Take your muzzle off me. You eat not me, you eat him. I told ya. Hey, why it be? How it be? All hear my orders, straight tactical wardrobe? Where? Don't leave me here.
Just have 4-piece bacon, 2 over easy egg sandwich. Bam! That's delicious. That sounds great. It's been a while since I've last had it. Ooh, it's been a while since I last had a BLT. I kind of want to make one now. I don't wanna.
True.
Primitives.
You deserved it.
Thank goodness owlbears are slow as fuck.
You forced my hand.
Acid splash. Yeah.
Tear them apart!
It is done.
Knock knock. Where are you?
Ha! The Shatshanks not believe knock-knock. Poked him with words, and spears, and torches. Bite him, kick him. Who be survivor now, huh? Knock-knock. Me. Always me. Hail Lamashtu.
I love him. You had no tomato? Damn. A lot more than the Forgotten Realms goblins. Well, the Pathfinder goblins are... Yeah, they're a lot more zany and silly. Yeah. Pathfinder goblins are very zany, silly, and stupid. But they're also extremely vicious. Whereas with, yeah, I guess Forgotten Realms, basically all D&D goblins, they're basically just cannon fodder. They're followers more than anything else. You could get them as a companion. Fuck yeah. The guy, let's see.
Greet and meet heroes. Seen how I dealt with them? They were like, we be smashing you. And I snarled back, no, I be smashing you. And the beast was, rah, and bite again. That's it.
Who are you?
I be the ear of Lamashtu. No, not that. I be the seer of Lamashtu. That's who I be. Her favorite of many. I bring her message. She protects me, sends me offerings to eat and whatnot. I be important. Very important person.
What makes you think you are the sheriff of Lamashtu?
I had dream. Llama told knock-knock in her big white arms, rock me, let me suckle her skulls, pet my head and sing. Who's smartest? Who bravest? Who favorite? Knock-knock, that's who. And the next day, proof. I found nest, untouched with eggs. It be a sign. And bigger sign? Llama just saved me, right before your eyes.
Why do they want to kill you?
It be because of that half-head shaman. Bees bite his back. He be crazy. Something get in his way. He be snarling and poking people with fork.
Is the volume up where it's supposed to be? Oh, okay. Well, I just wanted to change the sound. What do you know about the incursions of enchanted beasts?
Beasts? Llama be their mother, like all beasts. But she not birthed them out this way. No way. Half-head shaman lie to make people fear him. Shatshank stride around all puffed up. Everyone bows. Even King won't bark a word against him. He says God has sent us these beasties to answer his prayers. He even made us uproot village. He says there is thing of goddess nearby, where beasts come from, called womb. And he calls me a blasphemer.
What should I do with your kin?
They deserve a knock across heads, all of them. Yet, better not knock. You see, Big Mother Idol? Shatshank's hide in her shadow so can beg and whine for Llama to poison, stab, bite, kill whoever hurts goblins. Don't make Lamash too mother mad. Let them live.
Thanks for the information.
Hey, where you going? Wait till I untie myself. I go with you. We heroes, we march together. The shaman fled. I bet your hide he come back for revenge. He hates you, Longshanks. Hates your guts. Mine too. Let's follow him, then kick him hard in his guts. Teach him a lesson. We kick the king in his guts too while we be there.
You want to go with me?
See for yourself. Heroes need muscle, right? Also need brain for plans. Someone with pretty face to charm everyone. And needs leader, heart of the group. I can do all of that.
Why not join us?
Onwards for the adventures!
What class is he? Oh fuck, the only one I can replace is Lindsay. Lindsay's my skill monkey though. He's a thief? You mean a rogue? Yes? Okay. The only person I can really replace is Lindsay. Because past her bonuses, she's not really... I mean, you know, she's my skill monkey. She's good for whenever it's like, oh, hey, we need a skill check. Stole your Whittle Howard. You're right. Let's do it. I got the achievement followers. What's that for? Is it for getting all followers? It is. Yep, that's a rogue. Well, may not be good at persuasion, but I'm gonna put points into persuasion because we need someone that can persuade. I don't know. I say just take bleeding attack. For right now. I don't want to spec him into a specific weapon yet. In fact, actually... You got anything? You got 2 Masterwork Kukri. Really? Could give him this. Could give him Beast Render. Job is horrible, to be fair. Wait, hold on. Jubilos? Nah, Jubilos is fucking amazing. Alchemists are great. What kind of rogue uses a two-hander? Think about it. I mean, fucking, have you never seen that Reddit post? For, what was it? It was a D&D 2nd edition game, and the guy was like, I'm an assassin, but I walked around with a bastard sword and armor. Because, I mean, come on. What kind of person would, look at that and think assassin? There you go. Imagine Dink with goblins this path. Can you sneak attack with a two-hander? That's a good question. Let me check. Oh, he's a knife master. Hold on. Let me double check. Yeah, he's a knife master. Never mind. Then it's gonna be best to keep him to knives. Makes a sneak attack with a dagger, kukri, punching dagger, star knife, or sai. She uses d8s to roll sneak attack damage instead of d6s. With all other weapons, it's a d4 instead of d6s. So, we're gonna want to keep them using daggers then. I could if I find yeah, like a dagger or something that I really like, I'll probably have them use it. He's got an automatic +7 to his dex. That is awesome. Not gonna give them weapon focus yet. Piranha Strike. When wielding a light weapon or any other weapon that can be used with weapon finesse, you can choose to take a -1 penalty on all melee attack rolls and combat maneuver checks to gain a +2 to all melee damage rolls. Well, the thing is, with the rogue, you don't really want to do that because your sneak attack procs if you hit them. Two-weapon fight him. Could do that, though. Then finesse training. Okay. She can select any one type of weapon that can be used with weapon finesse. Once this choice is... Oh. Can choose one other weapon that can be used with weapon finesse. Oh, that's cool. So, they can get sneak attacks with daggers, kukri, punching daggers, and star knives. But they do not come with weapon finesse. Oh, and or sai. But they do not come with weapon finesse for all of them. I guess. Well, they're currently equipped with kukri. I guess weapon finesse kukri? I'm very confused by this thing. Maybe you don't like him because he's a full of himself asshole? I love that about him. I love his posh snobbery nature. I'm just curious how they all have masterwork shit. Obviously, they found it and went, ooh, this pretty. Finish training light mace. No, I guess we'll... Yeah, I guess we'll do kukri. I don't know what else I could really take. So yeah, let's just... Do kukri not come with... Are kukri not weapon finesse? Hold on, I'm gonna trash the... No, it says finesse wielding. I'm deeply confused. I don't know. I don't understand. Whatever. We'll just choose kukri. Where was it? Alright, lost it. It's two weapon fighting. There we go. Yeah, just take that. I don't care. Hold on. Debilitating injury. Whenever a rogue deals sneak attack damage to a foe, she can also debilitate the target of her attack, causing it to take a penalty for 1 round. Oh, cool. Feel like we should round off the strength. Just round it off to a 10. Opponents damaged by the opponent's sneak attack can't make attacks of opportunity for 1 round. Check his passives. Oh, he comes with one of those. Okay. Didn't realize that. So he's currently 19. Top middle. Talk about this. Under abilities. Ah, okay. So the feats? Is that what you meant? Weapon finesse is there. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, whatever. Oh, this makes it... Oh, okay. No, no. The finesse training makes it so that they use their dex modifier for damage rolls. That... Okay, that's what it was saying. Okay, I read it wrong. Because weapon finesse allows you to use your dex for the attack. So this allows them to use their dex modifier for the damage. Okay. Okay. There we go. Now that's sorted out. I was so confused by that. It was worded interestingly. Slow reactions isn't bad. Oh, that would be dumb. Terrain mastery, what does this do? Gives bonus to... whatever. +1 bonus to all saves against poison, +4 bonus on saves against all spells or effects that cause the character to be nauseated or sickened. Not a terrible idea. This would get them a few spells, but whatever. Actually, I never take skill focus, but I'm going to take skill focus for once. Because, again, I need him to be good at persuasion, because we literally don't have anyone else that can persuade. Everyone else sucks ass. Even my character sucks ass. And I'm pretty sure they're a charisma caster. So, you know. But they only get, like, 2 points per thing, so... details. I'm actually going to do this. I never do this, but I'm going to give him that +3 and then +6 later on. Let's see. Persuasion is at +9 now. Yeah, because otherwise Tristan is my best, and they only have a +9. And quite frankly, I spent more points for the religion thing for Tristan. That was it. So yeah, seems like a good trade-off to me. He gets to be in the party as long as he can talk. Wi-Fi is always nice. Every time you miss because of concealment, you can re-roll your miss chance percentile roll one time to see if you actually hit. I think that's worthwhile. We're coming up against a lot of enemies that are being equipped with concealment. And, you know, his entire thing kind of relies on him hitting. So it's something. Dervish dance, the fuck? When wielding a scimitar with... When wielding a scimitar with one hand, you can use your dexterity modifier instead of your strength modifier on melee attack and damage rolls. You treat the scimitar as a one-handed... Huh. So there's just one thing that's just... Oh yeah, you can use your dex. Your offhand weapon while dual wielding strikes with greater power. Add your strength bonus to damage. You normally add only half of your strength modifier to damage rolls made with a weapon wielded in your offhand. Except we're using dex. So does this allow me to use my dex instead of my strength? I don't know. I'm not going to take it because I don't know. Yeah, I say we go with the blind fight for right now. I say for right now, but it locks us into it, so I don't know what I'm saying. As for perception checks, combat trick. Oh, which is basically another feat. Well, that's not a bad idea. Get another feat. I guess he is a melee character, isn't he? So, yeah, sure. Grab outflank. Like every other melee character I have. Oh, whoops. There we go. Deft hands. Nah. Dervish dent, no. Piranha. Piranha strike. Throw anything. Powerful. Stealthy. Go grab him stealthy. Gets him a +2 in mobility and stealth. No, just make him a skill monkey. Is there one of these sorts of abilities but for persuasive, that's it. +2 to all persuasion and perception skill checks. If you have 10 or more ranks in one of these skills, the bonus increases to +4 to all skills. There you go. I don't know if this is worth it. You just gave me Finding Nemo flashbacks. I give myself Finding Nemo flashbacks. Improved initiative isn't a bad idea. I don't know. Because double slice is a weird one that I don't know if it actually affects us because we use dex for damage. At least with the kukri. And our stealth is already pretty high. It's at an 18, which is like, wow, that's good. Hey, that's pretty good. Oh, what's this? If you exceed a DC to demoralize a target by at least 10, it is frightened for 1 round in addition to being shaken. Oh. When you earn 15 ranks of persuasion, the duration of the oh, okay. What does mobility do? You do not provoke attacks of opportunity when standing up from prone. Oh! Oh! That's really good, that is. Do I only get 1 signature skill? Because I'd love to see what the other signature skills are. I guess I do get another feat at level 9, so I can hold off for a moment. And then pick this up. Because not taking attacks of opportunity from standing up is freaking phenomenal. Here, let's go ahead and grab the persuasive feat for right now. And again, permanently. Then I'll end up grabbing that feat later on for the level 9. Oh. Go ahead and increase that dex. Training mastery, skill focus. No. I don't think there's any other skills that I want to increase. So let's I have a lot of people with really good perception, so I'm not worried about it with him. Iron Guts is... I think Slow Reactions is probably the best one there. Limits the amount of attacks of yeah, I can stop attacks of opportunity. Okay. Ah, damn it. This is the level for improved 2-weapon fighting. No. Okay, hold on. Let me see what... Ah, damn it. It didn't matter. Only these 2 have signature skills associated with them. Damn it. It can wait. Let's pick up weapon focus... Or, not weapon focus. Improved 2-weapon fighting. Because, yeah. No, it's good. Cool. Welcome to the team, friendo. Here is your courtesy ring of protection. And, that's it. That's all you get.
Right here, my friend.
Cool, now we can get back to the game.
Uh-oh. And whoops.
This is not the way it works.
Guys, they somehow locked a sack. I don't know how they locked the sack, but they somehow did it. I think technically my Eidolon can unlock it, can he? Oh yeah, my Eidolon was able to do it, you fucks. Why couldn't either of you? Oh, behind the statue of Lamashtu, a batch of goblins cast angry glances at you, muttering threats and curses. One of them, apparently the bravest, steps out shaking his fist and howls at you in a quavering voice. You not dare come any closer! We catch one of your kind before, and Lamashtu cursed him a terrible curse. She do same to you. Hey, they might be right. They be a bunch of stupid, loud, smelly, and greedy worms. But if you kill them right under statue of goddess, she might get offended. He points his finger at the corpse of goblin you killed. See how goddess punishes the blasphemes? You run now, or she get you too. They now want mercy. When prisoners Begged them. They listened. You must now make a choice between justice and mercy. Don't fear the wrath of an evil goddess. It's not her who will judge you for this choice. This will stay between your soul and your own deity. Ha! Yeah, now I'm scared. What will Lamashtu do? Send another owlbear for us to skin? Chaotic neutral. Yeah, amusing lot. Don't be frightened. We're friends.
No stopping.
That was chaotic. That was the chaotic neutral. Okay. There's a game. Yeah. So I guess we're done here. Yeah, because we just got like the seer of Lamashtu, I guess. So yeah, let's leave. Flaccid, helpless herb shazbot sticks. I love the randomly generated Twitch clip titles. They always make me smile. They always make me smile. It somehow fit like hell. Did it? Does it? Does it really? So now basically all I have to do is go here on a Monday. So I guess we're just waiting. We're in lands that aren't ours currently. Hold on, I want to see from here to... Okay, we don't know to there. That's 19 hours. Okay, so I definitely want to leave before Moon Day happens. Let me quickly look up the Pathfinder calendar. Because we are on... Calistril is the... Hold on, hold on just a tick. Oh. Calistril's the month, isn't it? Does it say to come on Moon Day, but in reality I can just go whenever? That might actually be the case. Let's deal with the kingdom first and foremost. Have a good night, Miss Pyra. Take care of yourself. Pleasant dreams and all that. It actually is about my end time, isn't it? Here, let's go in and go ahead and take a quick, I say a quick, I mean a long rest. And we can actually go ahead and end after that. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do my outro now, I guess. Thank you everyone that stopped by. It was nice having y'all. Remember, do not text and drive, do not drink and drive. 10-2 people, 10 and 2, and happy days and sunshine ahead. There we go. Now that it's out of the way, and now that we have rested, we can go ahead and end the stream. So yeah, I should be back tomorrow with more of this. So if you guys enjoyed what you saw here, then, you know, come back tomorrow. You know, have a good night. You know, just chill out. For right now, let me see. Who should I raid? I guess Snake is doing some cyberpunk. I love Snake. Tabletop is doing fucking Fortune Cat is doing Feral. I don't know what that is. And let's just do Snake. Let's go raid Snake. We'll go over there, we'll say hi, we'll lick all over the place, make sure to get your saliva nice and wet, just all on everything that they have. As you should. So yeah, again, thank you all for stopping by. It was nice having y'all. Y'all take care of yourselves, have a good one. Bye-bye.